Hello everyone, it's Gravediggers time, it's Champions League, it's Fenerbahce. Let's go. Yeah, hi everyone, it's TJ here. We've got the first of 3 games today. We're doing 3 games. We're playing Fenerbahce at home in the Champions League. We've then got Mladoska, and then we're going to finish off with the Eternal Derby. That's right, we're playing Red Star, and it could be a bit of an early marker for the title. But before we play that game, we've got a couple of little bits of transfer business to fill you in on. So, first off, Alexander Popovic, he left. He went to Blackburn for 2.3 mil. He was our Serbian goalkeeper, you may remember. And we weren't that bothered about him going because you might remember he had that Reds big matches, which we weren't a fan of. They came in, hit his release clause at 2.3 mil. We are happy to let him go. After we qualified for the Champions League proper, after we narrowly scraped through against PSV last time, we thought we need a little bit more quality and sort of a bit more character in the team, I felt, and who better than anyone if you've watched the FM21 Parma series that we did, Sebastiano Esposito, or Esposito, however you want to pronounce it. He is probably one of my favourite FM players of all time. The best bit about him is Inter wanted nothing to bring him in on loan. No wage contribution, no fee, didn't want a mandatory option, like purchase option. To be honest with you, we probably would look into buying him if we could. He joined us with 0, and I mean 0 match sharpness, so we have been working on building that up. And he actually came off the bench last time out and scored a penalty. So he is hopefully someone who we can, rely on a little bit throughout the season just to help give us that little bit extra higher up the pitch and just that little bit of, swagger, maybe. And then we also signed this guy, Mateo Radonjic. Now, we'd actually tried to sign him, maybe not last season, the season before. Believe it or not, from Red Star. We offered him a contract, out of contract. He was leaving on a free, and then Red Star renewed his contract. But we managed to bring him in, 155k, and we are pretty much stacked in this sort of central attacking midfield role now, to be honest with you. We've got plenty of options. Because what was also happening is Branko van den Boomen came saying he kind of wanted to leave. He wanted a new challenge. He felt like he might not have been good enough, blah, 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 blah. Which was kind of ironic when I'd started him against someone and he banged in 2 goals. One of them was a sublime free kick, but he wanted to leave and I didn't really see the point in standing in his way. He was another free signing. He's 29. He's 2k a week wages. We're potentially getting 1.2 mil for him. He's going to go to Elfsborg. Yeah, Elfsborg by the looks of things. So we've got plenty of options in number 10. Well, not even on number 10, really. It's just like our false 8 / false 10 role that we have here. We've got Ivan. We've got Matic. And to be fair, most of our 6s can play there as well. And obviously, Milan Alexic is out on loan. Yeah, we've got plenty of options there who we can look to bring through. Hopefully, we can look to sell some of these players on for profit. That would be nice if we could. It will kind of make me feel like, I'm a bit less of a hoarder when it comes to the middle of the park. So we go on to our squad planner. I don't know why it's still counting Sally Sen because he isn't here anymore. Or Blendy Idritsi because we basically had him on trial, but he wanted excessive wages that we could afford. So we got Radonjic, Matic, Belic, Patrick, Milosavljevic, and Topic, and Alexic as well. I am not really using the squad planner that much. I feel like the squad planner is useful. I don't feel like it's as useful as SI build it to be, personally. I feel like it could be more useful than it is, but that's just me. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but it just basically sort of condenses things. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like the fact that we can do this, and I can see that Alexic is coming back. But what's annoying, I don't know if it's because of the skin I'm using. Oh, no, there it is. It was just because it was hiding. We want to get rid of that. I was like, just can't always find the option to remove them, but it's because it was all the way over there. So yeah, we don't want him. Who else were we looking at? There was a couple of... I tried to use this ages ago and couldn't really get to the best use out of it. That's definitely something I want to improve is fullback, because I feel like obviously Jokic is our first choice. So we've kind of gone on a tangent here of my squad planning. Komech, Savic and Sanachanin, neither of them are out and out left backs, so I will be looking to try and get a more out and out attacking left back. And then there is one final transfer that I need to fill you in on. So we're playing Fenerbahce in the Champions League, and I thought, oh, where's Arda Güler at these days? Lo and behold, he's still at Fenerbahce, and he was transfer listed by request. So I was like, okay, I can't buy him, but I can try and loan him. So he's joining us on loan, and we do actually have an option to buy. I don't know if it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me show you it at the moment because yeah, he's not here. But we have got an option to buy with an installment package now. Unfortunately, he isn't joining to January because we only became aware of this after the transfer window. And the other issue we've got with Esposito is you might have noticed he is unregistered for this game. And that's because even though we'd sorted out the loan signing before the transfer window closed, unfortunately, he didn't actually join the club until after the deadline for the Champions League squad registration. So even though he joined us, we actually couldn't register him to play in this stage of the Champions League. So he is someone who is going to have to wait until the new year before he can play any European football with us, assuming that we actually reach that. Now, Milosavljevic is due to return to full training tomorrow. I'm not really happy to play him, and he's still technically injured. So who would I usually play in this instance? I would usually play Van den Boomen. It probably is going to be his last game for the club, potentially. So you know what? I wouldn't normally play a player who is on the verge of leaving or who is, you know, actively wanting to leave. But I feel like in this instance, I don't really have much choice. I could play Matic or I could push one of these guys up, but I'd rather play Van den Boomen there and then maybe look to bring Balic on. Or do we bring him on? No, I think we leave Topic in, bring Balic on. Patrick isn't really comfortable playing there, tactically wise. Neither's Topic though. But you know what? I will stick with that for now. Japanovic is a very good defensive player, and I will go with just balance to start with this because I think we could potentially win this game. But I am aware that Fenerbahce are a big team. You know, they're a good team still, and I honestly don't know how we're going to compare to them. We might be on par with them. We might not be. I just really don't know. Who have they got? That's going to be not the Watford João Pedro, surely. Attila Szalai, Ferdi Kadioglu, Emre Moore. I'll be honest with you, Valencia hero. I'll be honest with you, I don't really fear many of those players, but that might just be that might just be purely ignorance on my part. But I'd like to think we could certainly give them a good game. Apparently we should be wary being complacent. But we'll see. But otherwise, there's your team, everyone, and it's pretty much as you'd expect from us based on how we've been this season. The big game. It's our home Champions League group league phase debut. Yeah, because it is a debut at the league phase. I'm pretty sure. You know, obviously Partizan have been to European Cup and Champions League knockout stages and group stages and whatnot before. But for us, this is a big deal. Obviously, we were not robbed. We capitulated last time out against Braga when we missed out in season 2 on getting to the Champions League proper. We got knocked out at the playoffs after beating them 4-2 at home. We then sort of lost it 3-0 away, and really embarrassing. Van der Kaart making a very driving, aggressive run for him, and Stepanovic, flipping heck, justifying his inclusion, you could say, smashing the bar there. And yeah, what bodes well actually for us is that Red Star are also in this as well. You know what? I've really done this out of sync, really, because obviously you're seeing us down at the bottom, and I was going to do schedule after this, just because I thought, you know what, we'll get straight into a game. I waffled for ages last time, before we saw any action. So I was like, yeah, transfers are exciting, and let's go straight into the game. Rakov smashes it over. And now that's going to be a theme of what I'm going to talk about now. So we've already played a game in the Champions League. Now, you might remember that we obviously got drawn against the likes of, our fixtures were going to be against like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Spurs. We played our first one away against Lazio at the Olimpico, and I thought we gave a good account of ourselves. We did lose 2-0 at the Olimpico. And I felt we just sort of showed a little bit of a lacking of, I think they're going down to 10 men, and they are going down to 10 men. Wonderful. That is wonderful. I think we just showed a little bit of naivety, really, in the fact that we had a couple of chances. Rakov had a great chance, and a couple of great chances, and he missed them. He basically ended up with like a 6.1 rating or something. He could have easily put us ahead, but he fortunately didn't. But yeah, we lost 2-0, but when I'll show you the match report in a bit, and you'll see that this match stats were actually very even. Oh my word, and Rakov goes close. Actually very even, and I think we were really unlucky. But, when you go against a team as good as Lazio at the Olimpico, I think, you expect that it's going to be a tough game, and it was a tough game. So are they going down to 9 men? They've gone down to 9 men because Luan Perez, who was already booked, has just handballed the ball in the box from a corner and has been sent off as well. So now we're playing against 9 men. And if we don't get a result here, then we don't deserve to get a result anytime. Their manager will be livid on that touchline. So we really should be getting a result here. But so yeah, the Lazio game was unlucky. Like I said, I'll show you the match stats in a bit. I kind of hastily rushed into a game and neglected to show you that. Our league form has been, as you would expect, pretty impressive. We are joint top of the table with Red Star, and we still have a game in hand. And both of us are streets ahead of anyone else. To be honest, we're about 8 points clear. So it's very much going to be between the two of us for who wins the league. And I'm hoping with our momentum and with how we're playing, they're going to go down to 8 men. 8 men for Fenerbahce. They are absolutely imploding. They're down to 8 men inside 31 minutes. Are they literally just going to try and get the game forfeited? Look at that. They've got no one up front. They're just a block of defensive players. Oh my word. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this in all my time playing Football Manager, where the opposition team has had 3 players sent off before half-time. And Rakov just goes wide. Oh my word. I really feel like I need to just go for this. But I don't really know. They're playing so deep. Do we push the number? Do we push Van Boomen up and Van den Boomen up? Is Zanotti going on a marauding run? What is that? Right, I'm gonna push Zanotti, not Zanotti, Van den Boomen up so he supports Rakov. Zanotti can go as an attacking fullback. Obviously, he basically just attacked anyway. So can Jokic. I'm not really expecting them to create any attacking threat, to be honest with you. I feel like their players are too deep. It's mainly going to be runners from midfield, which our defence should be more than capable of defending against. Why can't he just put the ball in the net? Seriously. Come on. Bit of urgency, please. Macetic goes past. Jovic scores. Finally, we've broken the deadlock. Finally broken the deadlock. Oh my word. It was 1-0 against the 8 men of Fenerbahce. It was a lovely bit of play. By the time that Zanotti finally played the pass, Macetic just drives down the wing, plays a lovely ball across the box for Jovic. Jovic has been in insane form this season. He's pretty much already equaled his goals tally or his assist tally from the first season, like the best season he's had under us out of the 2 seasons. And it's it's not even Christmas yet. We're just in October now, and he's already equaled. He's already equaled his numbers from then. Now, again, I will show you afterwards. Like I said, I was just eager to get us into a game, but so we have got 2 games today. We've got this one, we've got Mlado's Scout, and then we've got Red Star. And we'll probably do Mlado's Scout on key highlights. This is on extended, and we'll do Red Star on extended. What are you doing, Sanny Channing? Keep it together, guys. Yes, and Ratkov finally does score. Honestly, you see that 13 goals, that's brilliant, but he definitely could have had more this season, I think, if he wasn't so wasteful in front of goal. Was it Stepanovic just with the ball over the top? And then it came to Van den Boomen, who squares it across. And Ratkov does just tap it in at the near post. It's 2-0. We're into the second half here, and I really would love us to really put them to the sword, to be honest with you. I feel like we need more goals. Really, really need to get some more goals here. I feel like goal difference is going to potentially be really big for us at this stage. It's going to be fine margins for us, I think, to get into, that 9th to 26th spot, is it? Where we go to like a playoff for, going through to the proper knockouts. So I feel like as many goals as we can score now is going to be a massive benefit to us. I'm going to take off play for set pieces because I'd rather just focus on just be sort of more clinical and ruthless with the ball rather than trying to play it off players for corners or whatever, trying to win the... Jokic flips it at Jovic. Jokic, well. Zanotti, back to Stepanovic, back to Jokic. Goes for the shot. Come on, Jovic. Jokic. Channing, come on. Okay, you do that, mate. That's fine. That's fine, mate. You do that. You may think, why have you still got a double pivot? It's like, well, because I don't want this to happen, where they play these balls over the top and they have the runners from midfield. I'd rather just have that screen in front. Ratkov's in. And it's a corner. Honestly, that man, if he was more ruthless... Panovic, is he going to shoot? He should do. It was blocked, though. Now Mert wins it, but he's got no one to pass to. Jovic comes in, wins it. This actually puts us up to 17th. Obviously, the main thing is that we've managed to correct the goal difference deficit from last time. 2-0 defeat to Lazio. Jokic. Someone attack that ball. Zanotti, drive. Heavy first touch, though. We'll probably bring on... Ajax are beating Inter 4-0. Wow. Probably bring on Stojcevic soon up front. Nice Ratkov. Right. Okay. You're coming off now. You've wasted so many chances. We're going to bring Dragon on. I'm going to take Topic off for Patrick. And I'm going to bring Belic on. Stepanovic. And we're going to leave it at that for now. Honestly, Ratkov's had so many good chances in this game. He's missed so many. Can you take fewer shots, please? Shoot less often. I want all my defenders to just shoot. Good, you're already on shoot less often, so why did you take that shot before? Zanotti, I know, can score, so I don't mind him having a shot. Jokic still going. Puts inside. He has another shot. You just pass the ball. Just pass the ball. There's so many players across goal. Just smash it and hope that it bounces off someone. Oh no. What? Like, what? What just happened? What is happening in this game? What's Naumov doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? And Jokic, I've just told, please don't shoot anymore. And he just goes and smashes that in. This game is blowing my mind. Like, oh god, here he goes again. I thought he was going to go on another one. He was going to go on a Rambo run. It's like, you know, when you've either had a few drinks or you're smashing someone on like FIFA and you just think, stuff it, we'll just send the keeper on a run. This, honestly, I've never ever seen some of the things in this game that I've seen on Football Manager before. Like, seriously, guys. This is blowing my mind. Just wide. How many shots have we had? 37. 37 shots to their one. Wow. And it's only 3-0. It's embarrassing. Vandenboomen. Boom! He scores. I feel like that took a deflection. But I feel like 4-0 flatters Fenerbahce. Yeah, it does take a deflection off the wall. Nice football. Very nice football. Okay, we're going to make some more changes. We're going to rest. We're going to bring on Jovic. And we're going to bring on Mladenovic. So that... Yeah, we're going to take off Jovic and bring on Pekovic. And take off Micetic. So they can have a rest before the Mladoscat game. Belic wins the ball. Come on. I want 5. I'm not going to get 5 like that, Branko. This is just... I have men supposedly... There's supposed to be, pretty much for all my set-piece tactics, there should be at least 1, if not 2 players lurking outside the box. To stop that from happening, where that guy, Mert, gets the ball... and then has loads of time to take touches, really unopposed. Like, what? I just... And then Van der Karp's like, I'll have a shot. It's like, no, don't. Pass it. Jokic again. They are, I mean, they've got 7 men just in the box, haven't they, really? They could not be deeper if they tried. Belic shooting. Can we... I have work ball into box on. Why is everybody just shooting on sight? Vandenboomen hits the bar. I just can't even. I just... That's a penalty. That's 5-0. You don't need to go to VAR for that, mate. Honestly, you really don't need to go to VAR for that. Who's going to take it, I wonder? No one's on a hat-trick. Jovic is off. He's my usual penalty taker. Going to be Vandenboomen, maybe? I could be it was Patrick. I could have been really, like, disrespectful and given it to the keeper. And Patrick's missed. Maybe I should have given it to the keeper. Manchester United make the run. He has made the run, but then he stopped. Mladenovic, come on. Mladenovic is now actually happy to try and trust me again, by the way. You may remember he was like, I want to leave, you broke too many promises. He's now actually happy to stay. Isn't bothered about my broken promises, of which there were very few, really. Van den Boomen. Zanotti. Belic. That's a heavy touch. How many shots are we on now? How many shots are we going to be on now? Patrick. Our XG is going to be pretty high because we just had a penalty as well. Just go and get the ball. Just go and get the ball. I don't think we've had any yellow cards in this game. For us. Van den Boomen. This is ridiculous. How many is that? 53 shots. Blimey. Van den Boomen wins it. And it's another offside. Alright, how many... I want to know how many shots and how many corners we've... And the ref is going to blow his whistle now. I'm amazed, astounded that we didn't score more than 4. Right, let's see. Match stats. 53, 16 on target, 6.16, 11 corners, 68% possession. Is that all? So this leaves us actually ahead of Lazio now. Only 1 point off 7th place Liverpool. And then we've got Villarreal, Sporting at the top. And then we've got... Who else have we got? Red Star on 3, that's good. Fenerbahce are down there. Shamrock Rovers. Posen, Salzburg. Okay, so what we need to look at is... The other thing I want to look at, everyone. Sorry if you will just allow me. Obviously, last time I told you that the league was 10th. The Bundesliga, typical Bundesliga, is above us, as is the Cinch Premiership and the Eredivisie. Okay, so we should hopefully be looking to carry on climbing, really, and to get above them. 2.41 mil, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Look at that, let's look at our finances. Beautiful. So yeah, sorry, so this is what I completely forgot to show you last time. So obviously here we lost, and then we won, beat Vojvodina, beat Trucevici, lost to Lazio, beat Radnik, Sezlika, beat Radnički, just beat Selesničar. That's when Esposito scored, and then obviously we've just had the 4-0 win against Fener. I'm disappointed that our TV revenue is quite poor for the Champions League. I would have thought well, I suppose we are in. They probably don't see it as a big game. This one, Monaco might be bigger, as will Real Madrid. Now, obviously going to do Mladost, Red Star, and then I am going to bring it back. Probably the next game will be this Real Madrid game, if that's okay with everyone. So, yeah, so that's where we've been. And then if we look at the squad, I told you that Jovic was showing probably like his best form. And, yeah, so this is the first season, 17 goals and 9 assists in all comps. So far, he's got 10 goals and 9 assists in all comps. So he's already smashing that creative boundary. Last season, he was not as good going forward in terms of goals, but he did provide us with plenty of assists. I think he's well on the way to breaking that already. You know, he's still got 20 games to go to break that. He only needs 7 more assists and, 9 more goals. 10 more goals to break that, which I think will be incredible. In terms of other players, Ratkov is on the 13 goals. Machetic, sorry, this is the thing I'm having. So he's actually on 10 goals so far. I'm finding that sometimes it's not always logging stuff, but he's actually on 10 goals for the season. Machetic, unfortunately, stats are still skewed. And then we've got Topic, Stepanovic. But then we've also got Patrick smashing in with some goal contributions. Stojcevic doing all right. Milosavljevic, I was really actually pleased to see. He actually ranks highest for progressive passes in the league, which I quite liked. Sorry, key passes per 90 minutes was Topic and then Jovic. And then there was progressive passes per 90 minutes. Stepanovic. It was Stepanovic and then Milosavljevic. Way out there. With Topic coming in at 4. So that bodes well, because that's kind of everything we want to be doing, really. So for the game against Madagascar, we're making a few changes, nothing too crazy. Backline is staying as it is, we're just mixing the midfield up a little bit. Belic, Matic, and Milosavljevic are coming in, and Dragan is starting up top. So here we go, Madagascar, and we should really be winning this. Really should be winning this. They're like 14th in the form table out of 16 teams. This is the sort of game which in previous years we have struggled in. So, you know, if we can tip this into a win, brilliant. I'm still reeling after that Fenerbahce game. And you look at the stats, like 53 shots or something stupid, over 6 XG. Naumov going on a Rambo run for the assist. Like, I've never seen the like, honestly. Lovely ball by Michetic. Here comes Jovic. Oof. That first touch from Jovic was just a little bit heavy. He'd have controlled it a little bit better. I think he'd have been in. Lovely football here. The triangles are stunning. Milosavljevic just over the bar. Jovic, the pass was on if he'd have looked up. Dragani. Jokic. Belic, come on. It's his own player. It's his own player. Yes, Matic. Yes, Matic. Monzanotti. Lovely, lovely quick pass from Ivan there. Jesic, Belic gets tackled. Come on, Dragan. Yes. Terrible. Good idea, terrible execution. He was offside anyway, but still. That was the weirdest free kick I've seen. In some ways. Smashed across like that and the player just didn't even try and get it. What was that about? Nice. Oh, lovely pass from Matic, that. Here's Michetic, come on. Plays it in. Seriously. Red Star are playing Vojvodina tomorrow. Great if Vojvodina can do something there. Jovic is through. Come on. That's garbage. Matic wins it. Jovic. That is not garbage. After that terrible attempt at a cross. How is he offside? The number 5, I'm sure, yeah, number 5 was playing him on. It's been given. Poor attempt at a cross with the player right on top of him. Matic does really well to win it back. And Jovic picks it up and rifles it in. What a goal. What a goal. We'll take that. Here we go, second half. Now, like I said, in the last couple of seasons, we'd have struggled with this game. You'd have struggled to break them down, and then we'd either conceded, like, you know, some sort of scrappy goal or like a wonder goal. Either way, from like their first shot or first attack of the game. So The fact that we managed to go into that half-time 1-0 is really encouraging for me. But we'll have to see. Hopefully we can hold that. I'm going to make some changes soon because Sana Channon is flagging big time. I think we might do that now, actually. We can bring in Ilic, and we can also take off Jokic because he's also tired and he's on a yellow. And maybe we take off Van der Karp as well. Stepanovic, I think. You can go in there. And we'll leave it at that for now. And we'll probably look to bring on Esposito or someone else like that soon as well. Try and get his match sharpness up. Matic, lovely ball in for Jovic. And it's another poor first touch from him. His touches have been a little bit off today. What was I literally just saying? What was I literally just saying? Some wonder goal, free kick, BS basically, and then that happens. I just, honestly, this game astonishes me. Absolutely astonishes me, this game. Savljevic is having a poor game, so you know what, might actually bring on Ratkov. Got my wingers. That was like their first shot on target as well. They hadn't had a shot on target all first half. Play more progressive passes, please. Thank you. Lovely. I thought freshening up my backline would help stop those sort of situations because they were like flagging on yellow cards, etc. But no, I was wrong. You can not push up because you play that role. I think I know Macetic can't play that role that well, but you can certainly play it at down site better, I think. But you know what, I'm going to just try it anyway. Take off Savljevic. And I am going to bring on... Macetic is having a good game as well. Leave it for now. Should have one more stoppage left. Sorry, I should have. Seriously, guys. Come on, Seb. Do your thing. Do your thing, Seb. Come on. Be the saviour that I know you can be. Be the hero that I know you can be. I'm telling you, these are the games which... Posito nearly scored, and if Rat could have let that go out for a corner instead of going for it, would have been brilliant. But instead, no, he goes for it and gives the offside rather than letting it go out for a corner. Typical. So a suspension for Jokic means that Sana Channon is out to left back. Sorensen, our free signing in the summer, is coming in alongside Van der Karp at centre half. Zanotti keeps his place at right back. Belic stays in as the ball winner with Topic and Milosavljevic up front. In front of him, and then Jovic, Macetic and Ratkov, as you would expect really after Dragan's sort of poor performance last time out. I've reinstalled Ratkov up front. So Red Star did beat Pozvodna last time out, and obviously after we slipped up against Mladoskat, it's really important that we try and get the win here, because if we go ahead of them, we'll still have a game in hand. So it's imperative that we get the result. And we're not going to get a result with passes like that out from the back, are we? Wasn't feeling the jazz flute. Sorry, everyone. This is a little bit more intense, but maybe it suits the game. I'm gonna flick the volume down a little. Quite loud. It feels quite loud to me. It says more about the game, maybe, that I'm fiddling around with music. Oh, lovely pass from Belic. Ratkov. Too wide. Too wide. Here's Jovic. Gonna float it in, yeah. Belic wins it, but no one there to pick it. Nice. No, come on. You've got to be better on the ball. Well in Sorensen. Here's my chest. Sorensen, Van der Karp. Back to Sanichan, who loses out because he's pressed by Bukhari, but he does win it back. Playing with our back to the ball a lot here. Oh, lovely pass. Oh, so close to a lovely goal. If that had gone in, sublime football. Well, Red Star haven't really done much. Right, come on. Which need a bit more than that. Nice. Now, Sanichan, you've got to do better on the ball than that. I just stick him with defensive because him sort of trying to support the midfield and the attack is he's just losing the ball. Chetic cuts inside nicely. Too many men just flood it. Nice. Yes, yo. Sanichan. I don't mind that. The car brings it out. Zanotti. Lovely pass around. Chetic takes it wide. You're going narrow. That was. I kind of would like to have seen Belic try taking the shot on himself. To be fair, he's got a decent shot on him. Get why he passed it. Gets it again. Just be trying to burst into the box, really. We are all over them. Yes, Michetic, Zanotti. Oh, that's sloppy. Nearly decent pass. It is. Jovic does manage to get it. Yeah. Didn't seem to have any ideas what to do there. Belic is having a decent game, but he's on a yellow, and I really can't afford to risk him getting sent off in a game of this magnitude. Jatic is tired. Okay. Miladinovic. We'll put him as his inverted winger because he's got really good crossing ability for this level anyway. And we're going to stick with Ratkov for now. We're playing well. We're definitely playing better than them. Zanotti, it's Mladenovic. Come on. Yes. It's a bit... Really like our best chance. It's a bit better. What's... Giving away. Right, Ratkov's having a poor game. But I think I kind of want to go for Esposito over Dragan after Dragan's last performance. Don't get me wrong, Dragan is decent. But it's Esposito. Mladenovic, Topic. Topic! He scores! He scores! And we're still going to make that change. He scores. And bring on Petkovic as well for Jovic. I want to keep Jovic fresh. Right, who's foreign I can take off? Van der Karp, Sorensen. And then we can put on Esposito. And Topic. Makes it 1-0. Lovely drive and run into the box. Yes, Kellen. Let me just... You. Lovely. Oh, Esposito just pinged the bar. That would have been some goal. Mladenovic has done amazing since he's come on, rocking a 7.5. Got the assist. Esposito, why are you taking that free kick? Stepanovic keeps it and plays like the most chilled shot, pass, whatever it was that I've ever seen. Petkovic, driving, good drive and run. That's a foul. That's a foul. It's obviously outside the box, but that was definitely a foul. He's trying to say he's dived. He's like, Stankovic. It was obviously a free kick. It's nowhere near the box. Didn't even know why it needed to go to VAR. Got to hold out now. "14 shots. They've had none on target, honestly. Please don't be another Mlados game." Yes, Zanotti, well read. Here's Petkovic, come on. Just go at him. Why aren't you running at him? Oh, here he is. Seb smashes it over. Nice. Nice. Come on, Madakar. Keep at Mladenovic. Zanotti, just keep the ball now, guys. Mladenovic. Nice. Go on, Uros. Go. Mladenovic. Oh, decent through ball. Decent through ball. I think Esposito, when he's a bit more match sharp, will probably get to that. Q Van der Karp, you've been immense at the back, mate. Ref, that'll do now. You're on 4 minutes. Play your whistle. Cute. That'll do. 1-0 win in the derby away from home. So that sends us a point clear at the top with a game in hand, and they had literally no shots on target. That is perfect. Yes, thank you, Topic. You were very good. That'll do us, everyone. That'll do us. And that is all for today's episode. So the next game is going to be in 4 matches' time when we play Real Madrid. Hope that's okay with everyone. See you all then. And then I think we will probably maybe look to bring it back for these 2 games, Spurs and Bayern Munich. I'm just going to arrange some friendlies around here just to try and keep everyone sharp. So yeah, a decent episode. Disappointment with the last game, but thankfully it hasn't had too much of an impact on how we're doing so far this season. With us sitting a point clear at the top of the table, 12 wins, 2 draws. The only unbeaten team left in the league. Yeah, we'll roll with that. All right, everyone, take care. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.